When I welcome back, yes, Nasi Dubunga, Good Morning Naija show, and with Tanda, if you just join us, you really don't miss. I'm not gonna like give you notes. I like to remind you, so go prepare you for body. So next time you set from 7 to 9 on top this station. We don't discuss, of course, earlier on about Nigeria matter, which way forward, which way to go on top of our democracy matter. People don't they talk and say, look, the old need to go, the new need to come. Quite obviously, I don't they ask since morning. They say this new way won't come. Una ready? We prepare. Which leadership institute even they serve to prepare the next people to come? I mean, at the same of the same. Now we go see, just be saying, now inside new, fresher skin, now in B. Well, Ogadena Lotabo will be leadership coach in day here with me. But we discuss this matter, how youths then fit they involved in politics to change waiting they happen. Oga Daniel, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much, ma.
Okay, we don't discuss this matter. We don't take and wax album from when we did. So just say you say if you hear and when you small, say you be the leader of tomorrow. Yes. We said don't reach, no say it bless not reach around. So the next ones when then be the leaders
of tomorrow.
Yes. We don't talk and say we don't shout. Police don't show their muscle. They don't do answers. People when die don't die put inside. It bless all those ones still no work. Which way forward?
Well, I believe say it be like say no work.
Okay.
But he work in one way. Because this current administration don't know, say, the young people know waiting they go wrong, and that they pay attention to waiting they go wrong. They know, say, these young people ready to fight for waiting they right. They also know, say, these young people ready to hold them accountable. So even if you be like, say, police don't show muzzle, people they don't go, people don't die, we don't know who killed them, we don't know who give the order. People don't they aware, say, young people for this country ready to take the mantle of leadership if these old people not do it in their right. So everybody don't wake up to say, this country not they work, how we go to make it work? So people don't come together to say, we need to start to bring initiatives, plans, strategy, who go become councillor, who go become chairman, who go become local government.
But young people really get this conversation.
Yeah, so,
because never they hear anybody, but 2023 they backyard here.
Now that one I be my only concern here.
Because if you don't can say what make things change,
yes.
You know say now for the election as it be.
Yes.
As matters stand now, CAPC and PDP now we know.
For now, yes. And say most times when you tell young people, say, make una go get to our PVC, they go say, who we want vote for? I will always tell you, say, just get the PVC first. So that when that time come, if we can't see person we want vote for, you're not going to say, I not get PVC. You go say, I get PVC, then you go cast your vote. And thank God, say, June 28th, this month, INEC will commence voters registration. So, ready, go get your PVC if you don't get your PVC. Now your fundamental human right to cast your vote. Just get your PVC. And without PVC, you're not going to cast your vote. Okay.
Yes. That one day one corner now. I don't talk and say, make we assume, say, tomorrow morning we wake up now.
Yes.
One kind better Obunge group of youths come out, say, yes. Now we won't change things.
The country. Yes.
Oga, these youths, they're ready. Go somewhere they go.
Yes.
Should not be the same of the same. Now we want to see. Because I sit down so I never see any leadership institute for Nigeria where we say don't stand the we talk say before anybody go assume any place of leadership, they must go pass through this institute maybe for at least 6 months or something. Because say leadership now waiting this continent they lack.
Absolutely. Naim.
Now waiting with they lack.
Naim.
So as it be, so not be just to consider and say, I won't come out, I won't do this one. When person enter the same water when the old people take bath, and then they go take bath or repeat waiting they don't do. So we ready. So
one way we go to say we ready.
Okay.
Now the way we will take coordinate ourselves, organize ourselves during NSAS.
Okay.
You know, say people donate funds, and during that time, they give us the numbers day by day, day by day. Waiting they don't spend, waiting remain, they give us day by day. Even during the same NSAS, when people ready to pray for 12 noon, our fellow Muslim brothers and sisters,
yes,
they give them space to pray, well organized. People even get where to charge phones during the NSAS protest. We provide our own source of power to charge phones, right? That fundraising they there, power generation they there, worshiping your own God they there, right? even feeding, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. People, even when they come the protest, can't chop during the protest. So,
yes.
to some extent, we don't show in our own little way. Say we feel organize ourselves. It not mean say we not get bad people among us. So. Because even during the same NSAS protest, some bad people come scatter the whole
Of course,
matter.
we make everything come down to say a violent protest.
Violence protest. You understand? So we don't show for that small capacity, so that small level, say we go feel organize ourselves. And I believe, say, if you even look at me again, yeah, if you notice the whole system, you go notice, say, not be the best and brightest, they lead the rest.
Okay.
Not be the best and brightest, they lead the rest. And average Nigerian, when they come up for the country, they do well.
Don't be lie.
They do well. So we feel organize ourselves if they give us that chance. And make we love women they give us that chance. We need to, because this whole, political thing, they're not going to just wake up and say, oh, yeah, come sit down for this chair. No. You guys should say, it is your turn to sit down on the chair by waiting you don't do beforehand. What capacity have you been building? What you know they build? What is your capacity?
Okay, Ghana, as me and you they talk today.
Yes.
It gets anywhere we say youths don't day right
Yes.
now. So if we put our chests together, say a select group of youths.
Yes.
You understand me? They don't come together. We don't look their pedigree. No, say this one, so they feel lead us forward. Because that's just three our backyard. As me and you they talk now. All this one you talk, it is theory. And people don't true gather to organize themselves, and we don't pick. So say this person get the qualification.
People don't they gather. I mean, people don't they gather. I don't want to really mention, because they never really come up, for public.
Yes.
But I did very sure. See, people don't they gather.
Okay.
People when I know personally, people when I know friends or friends, people don't they gather in their own small way. You see, everybody they wait for the right time to say when they want to launch. People they observe. But I feel tell you for a fact, say people don't they gather.
Okay, what do you feel about this issue of leadership?
Yes.
In the country, how we fit groom, the next generation of leaders?
Yes.
Man, never talks generation too far. Elections day. How we feel ensure? Because you talk and say people where they don't need to be the brightest.
Yes.
I agree with you, but for people make that kind of statement not show. You know why? Because over time. If I say brightness, they far from people who say we don't get in the area of leadership,
yes,
even as a continent, as
yes.
it be. We one day proud of leaders when we say when they stand for international stage to talk.
Of course.
You go proud, say no be say that if they say they're not writing for paper.
Yes.
Now zero.
Yes.
When they ask them question, they go answer the question when they their
you
own
go
mind.
Proud, yes.
So we need that brightness.
Necessary. Let me talk say the brightest of us not being the leaders, and we need those people to come and lead us.
All right. So make we enter that question. How we fit groom the next, what I call them now, the next. Okay, I put and say generation
of leaders.
Of leaders. Yes. How we want to ensure say for this country, if you not get what it take, you not even smell even primaries. Yeah.
You see, one of the things why I don't see for our country be say, if you do bad thing, no repercussion. You understand? So people don't feel say they feel get away with anything. So person go thief money, right? He go feed live, he go still live a life normally, right? You want to be say you they do the right thing 247. You go be like say now you don't know what's in the happen for the country. But you see, most time when we talk about leadership, people don't think say in a position. Leadership, now say you as a person, you feel lead yourself well. You they produce results. People they see the results. They will come and follow you. Not be until when you sit down for government house, until when you sit down for Aso Rock, until when you sit down for House of Us. Not be that time you they lead. Oh. Now, when you say you don't lead a remarkable life, your family, your workplace, your community, people don't say, this person get result. Even self, the supposed bad people, when we say don't come into government, they don't get some kind of influence for their community. They don't do some kind of this person is a strong person, moku push am.
So I hope say by the time this use when if they do meeting, also by the time people say, we not can't release them. We said go Fifi say, oh, I know this guy.
Yes.
I know this lady.
He don't do this one. Yes, that's how it go be.
Okay.
Because as we go guys come together and say,
you gotta say now one thing to get idea and nothing to see that
execution.
To control 5 people not easy.
It's not easy now. So now make you go say, not be only you go be the good person. You guys surround yourself with good people. Yes. Because I talk this and say most times if you look all of this road safety, if you look all of these commissions, police force, our friends not really there. People like us don't really do that. If you want to look, what do they call it now? National, this NIPOST, for example. You get anything when they work for NIPOST? Nobody. Yes. What about eco-electricity? You don't get anything when they work for those places. But we they expect some kind of service from people who don't even reach our level. So until we say we quote and unquote, we don't be elites, we know the right thing to do, don't they go into those systems? We cannot be only governance. So. Civil service, even estate security man, if they follow you, if they treat you, you're going to say, security man, those kind of things. So every sector, every aspect of the country, we need to get good people there. Civil service, right? You know, politics, every sector. And you need to ready to make things happen.
Sanitize the whole place.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much, Oga Daniel, for this, your talk. Say you don't talk. Oga Daniel Otabo, don't they talk to since in the leadership coach. Me, when I come up for Oga Daniel Otabo talk, I never hear this one before. Say, you get people who say, don't they ginger for where they're there. When we see them, we will not say the youths, they're not there silent. I don't like if I go carry prayer, back that matter up, make we look. Because when we say they don't do this work, since I don't tire. So the talk say the youth, who them be. We also hope, say, when I give us their CV, give us their track record, we not go fear
at all.
So may not be like say one can repeat it don't happen before. Again, happy democracy holiday.
Yeah, so
because the day itself you don't pass. Before I let you go, just drop one small democracy message. Collect 1 minute to do them.
So I believe, say, you know, with all of us don't see where the country day. It will be insane, or we go let's say we demand if we continue to talk about everything that happened for past and we want to provide solution. Going forward, I don't talk them before, and I will talk them again. If you don't get your PVC, go get your PVC. I did tell you, go get your PVC. Because if you don't see that they stress you, and you know, figure time go they stressful. Think about if bad person they there now 4 to 8 years of stress. And if they give you money to take votes, collect the money, vote for the right person. Now your money. If they give you rice, collect the rice, vote for the right person, now your rice. This country, now your country, but vote for the right person and make sure you get your PVC.
Don't talk, and we're not a reject money, we're not a reject rice because Gary don't cost. Collect, and when you don't chop it, finish. CC Road. Go the right place, waiting supposed to. Thank you very much once again. When I did, then we go end today's edition of the Good Morning Naija show on top this democracy holiday. My name is Onyi Sunday. Follow me across all social media handles at Onyi Sunday. What's in be your own at?
At Daniel Otabo. Daniel Otabo, Otabor.
I don't hear him. Follow on there, of course, to give and support what you don't talk, and also to ask them some other question in case you yourself want to join the conversation. Join me again tomorrow, 7 to 9, on top of the Bunge session, to give me better entertainment. Teletainment, make I not make mistake, because they talk matter, we say they affect me, affect you, affect everybody. Send them as broadcast message, tell them and say, for the Bunge Good Morning Naija show, now 7 to 9, Monday to Friday, on top this station. We'll go see you again tomorrow. Take care of yourself.